14 possibility. What do you think?
Yeah, my first reaction is Bobby needs a vacation immediately and to put his phone down. I've been playing with 3-team trades all week, all the last 2 weeks. He just went straight up to 4. My reaction is, look, there are parts of it that make a lot of sense, right? Everything's wrapped into one. Everyone gets part of what they want. My criticism or whatever would be, number one, I'm not sure Utah really is interested in Ben Simmons, who hasn't played basketball in, I've lost count about how many months it is now because I stopped counting. It's been too long. And number two, although Donovan Mitchell is a blue chip asset, Mikal Bridges is a really good player, Miles Turner's good, but he's been available to be traded for like the last 3 years. I think the Nets look at that and say, for Durant and Simmons, yeah, we know Simmons is sort of a distressed asset. His value's low. I'm not sure that's enough for them, but all 4 teams definitely sit down and have a meeting about it. It's a good construction.
And so then let me come to you on this, Bontemps, because as we sort of try and put these deals together, and it's all complicated. Again, Wendy, I thought, said it really well yesterday. It's hard enough to get 4 people to agree on where to go to dinner.
That's right.
As every day goes by, the possibility of Durant, and I guess by that extension, Kyrie Irving, staying in Brooklyn, does it become more and more likely with each passing day?
Absolutely. As we get to the end of Summer League here, teams start to go on vacation. Everybody takes a bit of a step back. And the time to get these kinds of deals goes on hiatus with the league, right? And so I think as we get to the end of Summer League, there has not been the kind of offer that's materialized for Kevin Durant to this point. I don't think it's going to materialize soon. And the Nets' leverage to try to change that is to show that they are willing to go into next season with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant on the team. Right now, teams don't think they have leverage in this situation. That's the way they get leverage. So I think at this point, my expectation is they're going to be on the team at the start of training camp.
Timmy Legler, how about you? Of all these possibilities, which we saw that 14 trade, you've got the possibility of running it back in Brooklyn. Which one do you think is the most appealing?
I think the Phoenix Suns clearly for Kevin Durant. But here, look, if I'm Sean Marks, I am not worried about capitulating to Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant at all. All I'm worried about is restocking the cupboard in Brooklyn and getting the most that I can. And that's why this whole thing I knew from the beginning was going to be very complicated. Because if you're Kevin Durant and you're just going to put together this 2-team wish list, well, they might not have the assets that you want in return if you're Sean Marks, those 2 franchises. So I think it's going to take a little bit of time to try to figure this out. And that's why other teams are going to have to be involved in this, because I don't think either of those teams, unless you include Devin Booker, have enough assets to get back what you think is an appropriate return for Kevin Durant. So I think there's a good chance this lingers for a while. Ultimately, maybe Kevin Durant ends up in Phoenix. I think that would be the best place for him to go to a franchise that hasn't won. I think that's the one thing he could do to potentially redeem some of the things that are being said about him and the way that he has been criticized in going to ready-made winners. At least you go to a franchise that has no history of winning championships.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.